just playing. He sound like a thug. I don't know why they be playing with the TV. They do not want you to see nothing about Africa. They be tweaked. Come on, man, stop being goofy. Ibrahim Traore. They cannot. They can't. They just don't get it. You gotta go a little ahead. Fair use copyright. I just watched him last night. No, he on business. But because no African leader in modern times has commanded this level of global attention, resistance, and solidarity in a single year. So today we're breaking down who is Ibrahim Traore? What did he do in 2025? And why the world reacted the way it did. Talk about them homes. And why his impact goes far beyond Burkino Faso. But before we move on, my people, there's something I want to share with you. In February 2025, I launched this show, The Breakdown. Hold on, fam. I'm sorry. I want to see the home, sis. I hear you. I know you got your story to tell. I don't want to hear all that. I want to hear about the new homes. Ibrahim, y'all, that's cool too. Give that man a salute to Ibrahim Traore. He did his thing in the homes that America never be. America never be what it once was. This is the year of finding. God has prepared you for a new home, marriage, and all that. God is shifting wealth to black people. Why would you say that? Black Americans' way is the only way out. For sure. But you can't be on them shenanigans with them people. Doing follow Trump's 2000 refund promise. The truth all families need to know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
26. Americans are being told they'll receive the largest tax refunds in history. Donald Trump said next year, 2026.
That's good for him. I wish him well. But I'm looking for Africa. That's right. Don't play with them. Get them guns, get them ships out there, and get ready. Africa, defend your homeland. Yeah, I seen that a few days ago. Iran. I was watching something and their president. I read a story actually, like 2 days ago. I see New Breed Global Truth went in depth with the story. And I also seen it yesterday though. I believe it was Sister Cabrera, Lisa Cabrera. Shalom, shalom to both of them. And I believe they both ran a story about it. But I think she mentioned it in short, if I'm not mistaken. It probably wasn't her. I want to get to Africa. This stuff would be juicy. White kids said the quiet part out loud about Black America. Y'all hear this? And I especially want my sons and daughters to hear this. Y'all run around here with y'all head caught up in what we learned, which was probably good back then, but now God wanted me to tell you this before you relocate. Trump is here. I'm not going nowhere until the unction of the Holy Spirit move me there. Meaning the money is gonna be there. It might not know where I'm going, but I'm gonna have the funds to get there. Huh? No. Builds home. Burkino Faso built home. Man, I don't know why this news people want to hear. Stop being biased to Africa. That ain't gonna get you nowhere, and especially to our people. Come on, even if they are Hamites, these black people, Ham and Shem are connected. Yeah, look at they new highway. Yeah, yeah. What the new homes at? These 20 things, yeah, Burkina Faso is off the chart with the building. I remember yeah, I remember the roads. They on the road initiative. That's for shizzle. The hospitals, the revamping of the shock and cleanup operation, and they built them new homes, new urban fortalices. Yeah, they built them joints. I wonder if that's them. They built so many. Yeah, that's it right there, looking like Dubai. Yes, it ain't looking like Dubai. It's gonna be strong. It's gonna be stronger in their own right, strong, because Dubai has wealth like Africa in the ground. Copyright, fair use, copyright, because all that land is on the same tectonic plate. And let me tell you something. Them people got the same thing underground. They know why they took that land. They know what it produces. They the colonizers. That land was Negro land, black people land. I don't care what they talking about.
Speaking directly from the site where all this progress is unfolding. And indeed,
What a home.
this is happening right now. Just look carefully at this endless line of heavy trucks carrying machines
The road
into the country
projects.
to build Burkina Faso's new roads.
No, not that one. That ain't the one. There wasn't no cleanup operation. Them new homes. I want to see the new homes. Okay, they might have did that too. Okay, they cleaned their home country. The shocking reality behind Burkina Faso viral.
Ever seen a country where the citizens are so passionate that they are literally rebuilding their nation with their own hands?
Yeah, they made the bricks and everything. They got the women and daddies. I think this is I think this is right here. You can learn from Burkina Faso, man. Burkina Faso is changing the world. Black men and women. If you never believe, I don't care what you feel this government is doing. See where the video stop? I didn't stop it. They got the cement makers out there. They got the bricks. They making the bricks, and the women and men are building their own roads, building their own homes. They got engineers going back, coming from multi-millionaire engineers who over there in Dubai, UAE, the Arab lands building all these big old these, and even in Europe, these are Africans doing all that building. I remember they went out there and did that road initiative. Fair use copyright.
It's full of videos showing new factories, confident youth, and a nation rising. But I needed to see
Get
it
to
with
see
my
it,
own
yeah.
eyes. So
All
I
of them got
went
their
back
own.
and flew all the way to Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso, to
I was
separate
excited when I
from
seen
the
this.
AI-generated
Ooh, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Them real road. Hold on. Yeah, them real roads. They thinking, oh, they just laying bricks out there. No, them are roads, and those are stone brick. They will stay there. That's how they built up when they built Sea. I forgot now. Sea Island, but it's that island they built over there in the UA in Dubai, and they use those. But Africa, they use concrete, broken up concrete. But Africa used those bricks. They got a sea city, and then they got another city over there in Dubai. But they off the sea, those islands over there. I'm like, wow. But Africa built something on one of these one of the countries, and they use these same big blocks to build a structure foundation underwater first. I was like, okay, Africa used bricks like this locked in. I'm like, okay, Africa is way smarter. I don't know what Why people try to play Africa like they ain't own none? Africa is the truth, family. Them our brothers and sisters are not dumb. They just haven't been shown this. Do it yourself. Like you would have that attitude when I was saying in my last video. People look at you strange. You talking about doing something yourself. What you mean? Oh no. It's like if you don't get the other people ice, drink their water, your water ain't right. Like I don't got nothing against them, but our water is leads unto eternal life. We got good water. We don't got no funny water. You know, ooh, that camera standing up on its own. It stood up on its own on everything I declare. I stood that camera on the phone, on the computer behind it. That thing stood up on its own and it's standing. Think that all praise to the most high. The spirit moves in such a way. But yeah, check this out. I watched it last night. They built a new homes. They built it's almost I think it's over a million at this point. They was in the hundreds of thousands then. But yeah, free. And the people, they got rooms, ain't no sheds or none of that. They got real brick homes. They talk about that red clay. When that red clay is used to make, that mud is used to make brick, stone brick, to build homes that's gonna last. So, people talk, they talking ignorance. Africa has the power, man. I'm telling you, if you go over there and utilize it, look the turnout gonna be. Let's check this out. Share the video you want people to know. Cause some brother, girl, you can't be doing that on camera. Look at that. That's building their own road. Well, she going to work. Don't be looking at sister back like that.
Today, we are going to build Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is
And I
in the
love that.
process of rebuilding. And what I love is that this project is
Yes.
actually led by
And let me say one more thing. I'm sorry. Everybody is working. The women. And look, Europe over there talking about how Europe played, how France played them, and how they had our people begging for work, and they going out there with no shoes and working and, doing some major work. Well, guess what? These same people they looked at as like janitors and nothing, they running crews. They overseeing this construction themselves, building the bricks, creating the bricks themselves, laying the mortar themselves. Like all they need is an opportunity. They don't need no IMF fund. They don't need none of y'all loans. They got all the damn resources. Stop taking them. And this is what I keep warning brothers and sisters about. Invest in it. They building their own brick. Invest in them companies. They need the machines. You'll see a long-term investment. Pay attention. Message.
as well as people caught in traffic
Stop wearing all that foundation, sis. You proud of your blackness.
to experience that at one of their sites, but I'm going to talk to someone to guide me through the process. Maybe this is something you should try if you want to be.
Yeah, I'll go over there and go to work with them every day.
Let's get this done.
Put my money in them companies. Oh, they getting it in too. Everybody participating. It don't matter who. Look at the women. Look at the sisters out there with their clothes on. They getting busy. They mean that. Look at all them bricks. Just look at that. No funding from nobody. Look at them machines. Look at Africa.
Yeah, ladies and gents, I'm the stallion.
God. Brothers, sisters.
And so here we're at Faso Mebo. I could call it the headquarters of Faso Mebo.
He probably one of the engineers.
But also, put our hands into the paste, should I say?
Yes.
That's right, sir.
Way of paying, our contribution to the construction of the nation.
Yes,
the nation
sir.
of Burkina Faso, right? I've been here many times, and this is X time. I'm here with the tigers, the African tigers.
Yes. Annabelle Burkina.
That's right. Look at that. They making the bricks from scratch, y'all. Africa don't need no. They can develop their own. Stop playing.
For those ones
You
who
don't
don't
need to
know.
get no
First
loans.
Level is one of the presidential initiatives to, beautify the country, because it's not only in Ouagadougou, which is the
Yes.
capital city of Burkina Faso, but the whole country.
Yes.
Mogadiscio, which is the second capital, if I may say, is the economic capital of Burkina Faso. Bogo has studied, Fadam Gouma has studied, Kaya has studied, Moringa has studied, Kutugu, yes. They have all studied many parts of the country. Building. How is it done?
Yes.
People do donations. People donate. And when before we come, one association, Nigerian association, was here to donate sand and many other things. People donate sand, sand or cement or what again?
Their time.
Yes, anything at all, even money. Even money, they donate. And anybody at all is invited to do a donation. But let's say nobody is being forced to do that. Nobody. And the work too is the same. If you are willing, I've been there, I think here I've been here 2 times, and I think outside, because it's going on, as a here they are, doing the pavement, and they are taking them to the sites, right? So I've been there at least 3 times to lay pavement, push a wheelbarrow. That's how it is. So anybody at all is invited to contribute.
So that's the one.
Send me a plane ticket. I'll go over there and work with y'all. Send me a plane ticket, Kino. 2 of them. Me and my son come over there and go to work. Just let us invest in the brick company so we can make some money, so we can feed ourselves and send some money back home for the women, so they won't think we crazy. He'll go. I know he will. This is history, man. This is beautiful. This is history in the making. The rise of an ancient kingdom. Go on, Africa. I don't see none of this on the news. Go on, Africa. Get it together. That's what's right. Next, look, 2027, 2026. It's already visualized. But 2027, family, y'all ain't gonna know Africa. It ain't gonna look the same.
Posting this video, some people think that it is AI. They don't
Ain't no
that
AI.
actual things that are happening.
This is the
in
truth,
country.
family.
Yes, there's a lot of AI.
And I say, this the shit they saying.
About Burkina Faso, but this is actual. Like, this is the truth. I'm on the ground. I'm real. In case you think I'm still an AI content creator, no, I'm real.
No, they hating. They hating. That ain't nothing but propaganda to disturb, but you ain't gonna stop it. They ain't finna stop this. Nobody care about what they talking about. And you got our brothers and sisters who done went over there. You think they sitting around on their ass talking about some AI? No. They in the fields working.
Yes, I see they're wearing
And then Brazil. I know they getting the same already for making.
I think these guys, they have something.
Making bricks.
They do, give them something.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe
because
like PM or something.
Yeah, exactly. Because anybody at all cannot come and do this work.
Yeah.
By laying the pavement, they can show you do it right away.
Yeah.
By producing the pavement,
you have to have skills.
You have to have skills. So these people are skilled people.
Yeah.
And I think they are being paid, to do. They are always here. Now volunteers come at any time, just like us. This is the time we are coming, and we'll do what we can do, and then go.
I always watched the video. Now here it is in person. Now you see it. Ain't no AI.
I see they're making.
I haven't watched another video.
Sand and cement.
Yeah,
and water to make the bricks, the blocks.
The blocks, yes.
That's all it is.
On this side.
Nigga,
This
I'm
is
stoned.
nice. This is awesome.
Yes, it's beautiful. I'm so glad for Africa. Stop talking shit about Africa. Talk about this, man. They ain't gonna talk about this.
Oh!
Three pieces. Yeah, no, 3 pieces.
Bacon, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's big weight. We see you, Africa, pushing big weight. Tell my boy stop playing with Africa. My man ain't playing. They ain't in business. Put them bricks out there so they can drive up. That's a beautiful thing. That water hardly add weight, so when they come in, when they dry, they be kind of heavy too.
But also women are actively participating.
Yeah,
I love this. There are two ways of making these pavement dogs, manual and automatic.
That's the manual one they're producing.
The manual one.
Yeah.
Hey, look at bro out there. Bro, chill.
All the tracks that you
Look
see
at all
here,
this.
and some are up and down, they all belong to Faso Lebo. And Faso Lebo is not just to beautify the city, but to construct the city.
That's exactly.
Everything, concerning constructing Burkina Faso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Infrastructure.
Okay. So
That's what's up, y'all. Hear that?
And Faso Lebo is about contribution by the people.
Yeah.
And the people
Strong,
is
resilient
living
people.
here, and the diaspora, and even
Told
the
you.
diaspora, outside
Yes.
Africa.
Yes.
Living,
Hey, I get some bread. I'm gonna help y'all, bro. I send some bread, but I'm gonna show everybody. So whoever got some bread, y'all pay attention. It's happening.
They were here this morning to contribute.
There, you got some bread. You want to contribute? There you go. Y'all see it's happening. You might want to invest. Put your money where you can watch it, where your people gonna be at, where it's gonna. That's your getaway.
Sure, we have to. I think the militants from today.
You look like.
I'm gonna do something.
I look like who? Samia Cordero. Know that name. Samaya. You look like Chamberlain from Stray Kids. What is that? Chamber. That's strange. I'm a 70s baby. What that say? I'm a 70s baby. So if that's a new cartoon, I might not know what that is or whatever it is. Bro face reveal. Keon. What the hell are y'all talking about? I look like we're saying what you talking about. What the heck y'all talking about? We checking out Africa. Learn something. Invest in something. Lift your spirit, especially if you're a black man. It's good. You're seeing development.
place is so
Let
big.
you know we on the rise, baby.
It's a big of activities. Do they want day and night?
That's right.
Nothing else
Yeah, it's from morning to evening.
to evening.
Yeah.
Building the nation. No loans. No loans, right? All these no loans, no stuff support.
Nothing. Everything is from Burkina. Everything is from
All the trucks.
foreigners that are visiting just like you. Yeah, they do come and make donation. Some time ago, India was and they came and made donations to Faso Lebo, to so many institutions that Faso Lebo is doing. Yeah.
Okay. As you can see,
Africa on the rise, baby.
it's happening.
Y'all see it's happening, sis. Do y'all thing. What you say? Bro face reveal, my bad.
Working so
You like college football? For sure I like college football, King.
This is not AI. This
For
is
sure.
real people. Real stories from the ground.
Oh, for sure. Let them know, sis. We know they hate. I watched a lot of people was hating yesterday.
Let me just turn around the
Uh,
so you can
news,
see. We can't even see the
a few news channels over in Europe. They couldn't believe.
It's not even one section, but there's something happening all around. All around. You can't even see the entire site. Activities, women working, everybody. Everybody's building Burkina Faso.
Land breaks, creating breaks. Get it in. I'll stay with them 6 months of work.
You see, I'm a stallion, the real one.
I'm really excited I see it.
Who's that? C'est bon.
Ah, so that's how they make the manual model. It takes a lot of physical strength. What does he think about his name and what he thinks about Faso Nebo?
Voilà, tu me vois?
Moi, c'est Simon Normand. Agent Faso Niveau de la section Paris.
Okay, he's Simon Zong.
Yeah.
He's an agent for Faso Nebo.
Yeah.
The pavement section, these blocks, block communication section. Faso Nebo, qu'est-ce que ça représente pour toi?
Faso Niveau, c'est une initiative présidentielle d'après Dewayne. Et ça, c'est une très belle initiative. Parce que, quand on dit Faso Niveau, c'est en langue maurice, mais en français, c'est la construction du Faso Niveau. Voilà, changer l'image du pays, par la construction. Voilà, qui dit construction, c'est pas seulement la section Paris, il y a d'autres sections ailleurs. Là.
Do y'all think, Burkino? Faso. Let's say Florida State college football. Nah, I ain't watched football in a while, bro. I'll be watching stuff like this, world development, paying attention to what's going on in the heart of the community as far as people awakening and realizing it's a work that needs to be done so we can put ourselves in a better position, even if the door haven't opened yet. Are you using this time wisely, like to prepare yourself so when the door do open, you'll be ready? You got the systems in place. That's what I'll be checking out. Football cool, but I don't really watch sports like that. Mm-mm. I watch a lot of, like I say, world development, seeing what's going on in Africa. Really, because Africa is the focal point. Now, to a lot of people, they might look there like, oh man, that ain't nothing. Africa, that ain't real. Oh, yes, it's real. Africa is hungry. Africa changing the game. They know they can build. It's just that Africa is choosing to do business themselves instead of opting to going the old way. You going the old way in order to do what they pulling off with they would have to get a loan to even use that, and the loan will come to purchase their own natural resources that's coming out the ground. Like, no, that's why I pay attention to this because these are things that we can applicate right here. Or if you choose to move there or take a visit, you know what you're getting into. And it ain't gonna be looking like no what they talking about some shithole country, a third world country. No. Hell no, I've been seeing this develop for the last all through. I watched and followed this all through 2023, 2024, really around time. Our eyes have been on Africa and other places, connecting through genealogy, anthropology, things like that, because we know we're the chosen, we God's people, and we connecting around the world. There's an agenda, but there's a work that's going on with us. I see you over there, sis, getting it in. You gotta take your time with that and make sure it's flat. There you go. You ain't gotta go fast. You gotta go slow. Go a little slower. Make sure it's even. They get it in order. That's what I'm talking about, Africa. Fill it in. Make sure it's filling in. There you go, bro. Sure. Sure how to work that trolley. Let me just push it. But that's what I'm basically into. Things like this just motivate me. And then I want the brothers and sisters to see that. So they'll be like, oh, Africa really at work. That's you when you see work like this, that's opportunity. That's investment. Africa want to build. They taking an initiative. Remember, God said, if you take that first step, I'll take two with you. So the spirit is with them, and they hearts in the right place, and they minds focused. They determined. I know they ready. I know they tired of people talking shit. And the only reason it didn't happen is because you had people, you had powers that shouldn't be in the way with these promises. You don't need nothing from them. You don't need no money. You got the dirt right there. Call your neighbor. Hey, Nigeria, we need some sand. We need to come out there. We're gonna send our engineer over there to test the sand to see if you got a particular sand we need. And then look at the women. Stop playing. They out there on BI family. They on business, so you know they determined. Yes. That's beautiful. A lot of brothers and sisters, they at odds with Africa. It's like they're at war with Africa. They don't understand. They gonna learn. In Africa, you need to continue to do this and show this because that will show the world. That's gonna open their eyes. You gonna have to respect them. You ain't gonna have no choice but to respect the power of Africa. Them people, and then the nations we stay in, the governments ain't opening doors and doing nothing for free for us. So that's why I kind of keep in touch with this, keep my eyes on this, what's developing, and try to stay abreast and point to others. I looked at France when they was hating, but once they seen it, the people start, the news, because of the way the direction the news wanted to push the narrative of the story, right? Well, they killed that because you had people start coming putting boots to the ground. Let me shut up so y'all can hear this. Everybody going to Faso. The whole continent excited about it. But they don't tell us about this. We ain't hearing this on our news. We ain't gonna argue about it. We gonna teach you. We building, family. Got the mamas out there. Go on, mama. They want to see their country beautiful, secure. Yes, sir.
Who decided that today they want to donate something to Faso level. And he decided to, come with them. And there are two men where they are working, so the other one remained there. And,
he wanted to come, excited. And they excited about that too. They serious about their business. You a diehard. Florida State is your favorite. You're a diehard in Florida. I ain't ignoring you. I'm whoever you are, bro. Let me see who that is. No disrespect, bro. Thousand pardon. Keon, Keely, Ananu. Am I saying it right? I hope I ain't I hope I ain't butcher your name. You're a diehard. That's what's happening, King. Florida State was. I always supported Florida State. Florida Gators too. I'm 54, so that was in my teenage years and in my early 20s and 30s. I still watch sports, but I just really kind of fell back because of taking on more responsibility to myself, trying to get my business up and running and maintain my course, and it takes away from you want to be the boss, you're going to have to pay the cost for real, family. It's a lot that I don't get to do, and a lot of relationships. If people really take the time and look at what's really going on, they'll see, no, he on business. But a lot of people, impatient. A lot of people be tweaking.
Ladies, what inspired them to come to donate today?
And here, sister. What you saying, brother?
She said that there's a call.
That's
There's
right.
a call from
The trumpet.
president. And this call
Blew the trumpet. Let's go. It's time to go to work. Look at mama back there. Mama got the grill on her. Mama in the blue got the grill on. Like, let's get to work. Mama ain't playing. That's what I'm talking about. Sisters out there, you know what time it is.
Bring their contribution to the construction of the country.
And that's right. Hold your head up with dignity, mama. That's right. Long live Torre. Viva Africa. And I thank you for that spirit that you sent in across the room.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Merci beaucoup.
All right, Africa. Little man, we see you working, little man.
Oh, so they're taking it to
That's
the
right.
city.
Earn your bread, little man. Look at these out there. That's right. Everybody. Look at the women. They got the bike rolling up on bikes and everything. That's the energy that needs to translate over here amongst Black America. And that's why I always say in Africa, y'all need to hook up with your brothers and sisters over here. Y'all got the resources. We get them resources, and you want to distribute your bricks. Set up with your brothers and sisters over here. You make the bricks and ship them. And we can sit down at the table and hash that out. The shipping, and then we going to work. Yeah, we can ask, things like that. You can transplant that business model over here. And even with, okay, they got the family. Look, oh yeah, on the bus stop, they getting it ready, man. Stop playing. They building the roads, they getting it ready. That's exciting. I love it. Yes. 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 Yes, sis. That's what's happening. Boost to the ground. They talking that smack.
We are in the
Look at
streets.
this. That's what's
And
up.
as you can see here, these are some of the pavements that they have laid from the stones that we saw at the site.
Yeah. Stop playing. Okay, any water will go down in them ducts. That's what's happening. Won't flood the roadways.
Let's take a little walk and see the work they have done so far.
He did a lot of work, sis.
We have
I thought she was gonna show the homes
and
too.
also have people who have
Okay, that's cool. I ain't gonna.
offense. I think that's
It ain't no hype.
for traffic
Hype them up. They on business. Where them homes? No one expected this. Where's them homes? There it is.
I can't wait to see what this city.
There it is. I'm sorry, y'all, but I got to bring that one out. Fair use, copyright. I wouldn't care about y'all talking about this. That ain't no AI generated nothing. Stop saying it's altered. They building.
1.2 million homes for free.
That's true. Look it up. Don't let them tell you that bull crap. Let me take it up a little bit. Be playing.
No debt, no banks, just keys.
There you go.
The chamber explodes, but across Europe, panic brews.
Yeah,
How
you're
did we
tripping,
fund this,
family.
they shout? Who approved it? But the people of Burkina Faso already know. It didn't begin with a budget. It began with a vow. Because 2 years earlier, in a village forgotten by maps, a grandmother named Aminata was boiling water beneath a torn tub, her grandchildren coughing beside her.
That day, Traore arrived. No entourage, no cameras, just dust on his boots and fury in his eyes. He didn't give a speech. He just looked around and said, "You will not live like this again." And then he left. What kind of leader does that? What kind of nation dares to build without loans, without permission, without fear? Stay with us to see how this story unfolds. Because what Traore built wasn't just housing. It was a quiet uprising made of brick belief and justice. Before we continue, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And if this story stirs something in you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a chapter. Now let's go back to that road of cracked red clay, where one promise changed a nation. They said it was impossible that no African nation could build that many homes without loans, without foreign contractors, without strings attached. But the camera doesn't lie. From the skies above Ouagadougou to the borders of Ouagadougou and Burkino Faso, the rooftops stretch farther than the eye can see, like a silent rebellion made of brick and light. Each house tells a story of sweat, of belief, of a promise kept. But rewind 2 years back when there was only dust, a cracked village road, a broken well, and a grandmother named Aminata trying to boil water under a plastic tub as her grandchildren coughed nearby. That was the day Traore came. No media, no entourage, just his boots in the dirt and his eyes taking in the poverty he had vowed to end. He didn't speak for long, just looked around the shattered homes and said, "You will not live like this again." That was all. No fanfare, no applause. But in that moment, Aminata's knees gave way. She wept because, unlike the others before him, she believed him.
I got to go.
Back in Ouagadougou, ministers told Traore he was
gotta
dreaming
go.
1 million homes for free.
Anyway, peace and blessings,
Finance
y'all.
minister scoffed. "We don't have the money, we don't have the machines, we don't have the time."
God.
Traore stared back and said, "We have the
This
people."
Traore, you know,
That day he
whatever you
rejected a
say.
housing loan package from the IMF.